Alright, let's see how my improved team does in GGFL. Oh look, I'm home. I'll send an invite. Take your streaming, Darth?
I always do.
Alright. Cool. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Hey, my team's an 85 overall now. That's...
Who the hell knows what team my overall is? Yeah, let's keep with the playbook that I know until I figure out.
Always better the devil that you know than the devil you don't.
Yep, until I figure out a new playbook. Alright, try out my new. I mean, there's no flea flicker, so I don't give a shit about making a playbook.
You and your fucking flea flicker.
No. There was no flea flicker last Madden. It's like the probably I used it more than
so Rusev beat
I used
Nakamura.
it like.
Thank you, Coach.
Rusev's on my team, so still
South
points for
Florida.
Darth.
There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I'm on slow ass. My new rookie receiver.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, so Hulk lost week one. Not Hulk, Regal.
Yeah. That guy Swag kicked his ass apparently.
Hell yeah. Oh, Nick plays Billy.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be stopped here on this
Shady's
first
in the
play as he
backfield
gets it
for
to
you,
the line
huh?
of scrimmage and no more.
Oh, yeah.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I see, young fella.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he will lose
Miller
and be backed up to the 24.
You damn right.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Here, huh?
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
How the fuck wouldn't I? I'm not a fish like Billy.
Back to throw. And he finds Stills complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Take a wild guess how many fucks I get.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Other people have to give me fucks to give it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
That's why they run all together for a combined 1 yard.
They'll set up a throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Yeah.
Used to have a coach who used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! 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 Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Emmanuel Sanders, yay!
First foray into the red zone for Miami.
I realize
they've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only
well,
a yard
he's
that
been
time,
on my roster
2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I was hoping my other 2
hold them to just 2 yards,
receivers
and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff.
They didn't have to go and block one fucking receiver.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Oh, ancient life.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
All right, let's see the difference for my defense.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Look at that, 1 yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. But he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have
well,
in their offensive playbook.
Saw him,
tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to look deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They give him a gain of 38.
That's why I brought you.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, Can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That would give the fullback use check. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon.
21.
He's going to get it running right. Across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
I have to put on
Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown as a 49er. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
What?
And
that is not Jerick McKinnon's first touchdown as a 49er. Motherfucker had 11 touchdowns last year.
The punter Pinion now to
Not to
kick
mention
this
the
one
year
away.
before that.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Take it back to about the 19-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Back to throw here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Reuben Foster in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
No, you son of a bitch.
Scooped up by the 49ers. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there at 2nd and goal.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. As his guys are in for 6. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Really?
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it up,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. Third down here.
Shit hand.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They're going to look to throw. Going for the deep ball. Trying to get it to Robinson, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And
where's my fumble?
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete there.
Where's
a
my
nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Good job, Schubert.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's complete in the end zone.
Defense.
Touchdown 49ers.
What the hell is your problem?
Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Fucking let me through, fucking team.
And out come the Dolphins now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
That's played slow.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Miami after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We got three down.
A give to McCoy.
What the fuck, McCoy?
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A 1st carry for Elijah McGuire. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They come up in an offset eye. Looking to throw. In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And it's incomplete. Couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Cool.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
Let's see if they can get the latter 50%. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges.
Oh, you motherfucker. I saw that shit.
On the field.
Girl, you look good when you big that is.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
I think so.
It would have been Tesla. As cranky as the Redskins.
Yeah.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
There was no need
no
for
gain
him
on the play there. Second down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
You're laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Garoppolo on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
There he goes inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there,
if he hadn't
37
fallen
yards.
For whatever reason, that would have been
We can talk
fucking
about bend
touchdown.
but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
21.
They come out here in the I. He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
No, I don't fucking know. You tell me, man.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Ah,
and the
come
hit
on,
jarred
Colbert.
it loose. It's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Gun! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll look to throw.
Boy,
That's
they're gonna
incomplete, but there is a flag down, so
Oh,
hang
my
on.
God.
A big call coming on third down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Bloody bullshit fucking.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feel the pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he couldn't hang
Damn
on.
it,
Would have
Tart.
been their fourth pick of the game.
All right, I'm fucking.
Are you bunching your rookie?
I don't have another rookie, so I wish I did. But fuck it, let's go with this dude.
That Loney guy isn't a rookie?
No, he was a rookie last year.
Ah.
Second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Only
incomplete.
if you would have blocked
Maybe
for
a
a
little
second,
frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure.
I
Can't
am
let the
fucking
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Boyle.
Son
And
of
the
a
Niners get there and bring
bitch.
him down.
Just a
Reuben
second. That's
Foster
all I need.
getting him once again.
Just
His
a
third
fucking
sack
second.
of the afternoon. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Beautiful.
And San Francisco
Nicely
gets
struck.
set to go here. And they had
Nicely
3
struck.
points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll
This
see if they can do
offensive
better
line.
now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the
The
three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. Floating one incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest.
Hank.
You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
fucked up.
And they work this out past the
Yeah, that's
25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Toss play to McKinnon. Got some real estate inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Cole. So he got free at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's McKinnon. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hurry up!
To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boyle. And an alley to run. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
How the hell we didn't take him down in that pileup, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Off play action. Boyle. And he's going to be swallowed. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Solomon Thomas in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Boyle. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Another decent punt.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end. And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that. Pin them deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if some guys get the casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Something. For once.
Throwing again. Boyle. Looking deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Back to throw. Boyle. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Bullshit.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
I don't know what the fuck.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Maybe pretend to understand that.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let's see.
Here again is McKinnon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Garoppolo going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. Garoppolo looking very comfortable running this Niners offense. He's got a 1st and 10.
You're right there, Sugar.
They run it with McKinnon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
21.
They run once more with McKinnon. They find some open field here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll indeed take a knee. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.